For those of you that don't know Mary is a dog that we rescued just before Christmas, carrying the largest tumor that we have ever seen on a dog. Unbelievable. Today we're telling you this beautiful rescue story from the World Animal Awareness channel. Our collaboration with the channel is helping us reach more and more people, get a wider audience, as well as fundraise in ways we couldn't do it before. Please watch this video. It's a full rescue story, and please don't forget to donate at the end. Everything, all the proceeds from this fundraiser are coming to us. This is really helpful. Please donate. Thank you very much. And watch the video to the end. It helps.
It's an animal world out there. Watch the World Animal Awareness Society channel and feel right at home. Come, sit, subscribe, and stay a while.
The images you're about to see are extraordinary, shocking, and appalling. And in all my years as an animal rescuer, I have never seen anything like this, neither will have you in any YouTube video, anywhere. These images define the meaning of neglect and abandonment. This dog, we have called her Mary, was rescued under threat for prosecution. We told the owner, you give her to us or you go to court. Unfortunately, court takes years, so we had to choose. We save the dog or we take the owner to court. We chose saving the dog. We will always choose saving the dog. Have a look at this. This is Mary. This is a tumor that has been growing up for years, and he did nothing. Now we're here trying to save her. Increíble, tío. Increíble.
Que le haga efecto, sí. ¿Vale? Y así podemos un poco pelar, porque lo visualizaremos mejor. Sí.
masa, esta parte de la masa,
Sí.
es grande como la de Alma.
Sí,
Más grande.
es más grande,
Pero
sí.
luego tienes el resto.
Y luego baja todo esto por aquí.
Sí.
Lavaremos bien el tumor y tomaremos una muestra. Para tener una citología, una primera impronta.
Sí.
A ver si podemos limpiar. Voy a intentar hacer una citología. Ana luego quiere tocar unas muestras de la piel.
Claro, este tumor cubierto de pelo no se ve.
No se ve, ¿eh? No se ve. Ahora sí que lo ves.
Ahora sí lo ves.
Right now, ahora mismo.
Venga, escúchame, ayúdame. Venga, va. Ayúdame, ponte aquí. Aguanta esto. I'm gonna take this thing out. This is unbelievable.
Este es el comienzo.
Mira. Qué locura, tío. ¿Pero para qué? ¿Para qué? ¿Para qué? Por lo fácil que es ponerle una correa. ¿Para qué?
Bueno,
¿Para qué? ¿Qué sentido tiene esta mierda? ¿Qué sentido tiene esto?
la mentalidad.
Esa es la mentalidad. Esta es la mentalidad.
Eso es la
mentalidad. Perfecto.
Estaba en una granja de animales que huele así.
No, la tenía un tío en su taller.
Huele.
Yo creo que tiene que ser una cosa muy parecida a lo de Alma.
Hombre, el aspecto macroscópico lo
El
es.
aspecto es, ¿eh?
Lo es, sí.
Isidore says that this is more than 5, it's probably 6 or even 7 kilos because of this part. This is different. This is...
El animal puede quedar en torno a los 36-37 kilos máximo.
Yeah.
Al retirar la masa.
I know there will be some people that, in an effort to try to make sense of all of this, will say that maybe the owner didn't take it to the vet because the vet was too expensive. Well, this tumor didn't start being a tumor of this size. It started the size of an almond, the size of a coin, but the owner neglected her to the point that it became so large that it's now 1/3 of the size, 1/3 of the weight of Mary. It is unbelievable. I have never seen anything like this, but I promise you, like we always do, we're gonna do everything we can to save her. We need you on board on this. Tomorrow she's gonna have a CT scan, and then after that we're gonna operate. But for this, we need you. Please donate. Help me save Mary. Thank you. Hi. Yesterday I showed you a truly shocking video. In it you saw a dog carrying a massive tumor, the biggest you've ever seen. We call her Mary, and this dog was rescued from an owner. The owner neglected her, let the tumor grow, didn't do anything, and look where we are. When you look at the comments in the video, you see that people are very upset with the owner. Should prosecute him and chase him and put him to jail. I understand all of that. You also see that many people compare her tumor and compare her plea with Alma's plea. Many people even ask, they are two dogs from the same breed. How is this possible? Could it be genetic? Now, today I'm going to tell you what happens with dogs like Mary and with Alma. These dogs are mastiffs, And in this country, mastiffs are not really considered dogs. They are considered tools, big, massive tools, to protect the flock, to protect the houses, to protect the fields, property. They're working dogs. And people, they just see that they are massive, they are big, they're powerful. They have in their heads, they think, wow, these dogs are to fight with wolves and to protect us all and this and that. But then what happens when they have to be protected by us? You see, in yesterday's video, something quite sad happened. The tumor was so shocking and was so clearly out there. You couldn't ignore that. But the vast majority of people, in our unconscious bias, a word that is now, in vogue, we have an unconscious bias for dogs like this. They're too big, they're too powerful. Why help them? And as a result of this, in this country, you see very few mastiffs in vet offices. When a dog like Mary gets sick, usually they don't receive any medical treatment. They are left to die. It's unbelievable, but it is the case. It is true. I go to hospitals, I go to vets all over the country, and I rarely ever see a big mastiff. It just doesn't happen. Usually you see them when they are already nearly dead, when they have massive tumors, that's because they were never paid any attention. And this happened yesterday in our video. People saw it, people saw the tumor, and then in the back of their heads, people thought, it's just a mastiff. Please have a look at this. This is Mary. She's so kind. And she's a mastiff that needs your help today. Oh, sí es como Vania. Sí. Es igualita que Vania. Oh, pobrecita. Anda, que no. Madre mía, están los huesos. Qué buena es, por favor. She's so good.
Esa colita, ¿cómo la mueves,
A ver, 1, 2 y 3. A ver. Perfecto, muy bien. Ya está. Esto que lo hemos conseguido. Ya está, muy bien. Vamos.
Hola.
Venga, vamos allá.
Guau. Madre de Déu santa. Dios mío. Hola. ¿Qué tal? Bienvenida. Increíble, tienes razón tú. Es más espectacular aún.
Sí, no, pero la cosa es saber si esto infiltra el hueso o es solamente tejidos blandos. Es decir, si vos te fijas, la escritura está conservada, bien definido. Yo soy muy buena, yo busco cariño nomás. Un poco. Mira, mira.
And that's Mary, and she's so incredibly sweet. She goes around asking for, begging for food and wagging the tail and asking you to love her. She's big, she's a mastiff, but so what? She really needs our help today. She doesn't have the same soulful eyes, pleading eyes that Alma had, but it's the same dog with an even bigger problem. I really hate to make videos like this, but sometimes I have to point out things so that people pay attention. Mary needs our help. Today. Please donate. Help me save her. Thank you.
Costa, bon dia. Enxufes el trac? Sí, claro.
Hi. For the last 2 days, I've been telling you about Mary, a dog rescued with a massive tumor. Now, this is the largest tumor I have ever seen on a dog. Compared to this, Alma's tumor was a tiny one. Now, when she arrived to us, Mary was anemic. She couldn't be sedated. So we decided to wait a couple of days to perform a CT scan and to evaluate whether that tumor could be operable or not. Have a look at this and stay till the end, because at the end we're gonna know if we'll be able to operate this tumor or not. Have a look at this.
Come, no te puedes imaginar, súper bien. 5 botes de intestinal le dimos ayer. Costa, bon dia. Enxufes el trac? Sí, claro.
Uy, qué cosa más bonita. Y te vas a quedar de un ligero suave.
Súper buena. Buenísima, súper simpática.
Cariñosas.
Súper cariñosa. Alma también era muy cariñosa, pero
Tenía miedo.
tenía miedo. Pero ya vi un vídeo que enviaste
No,
que
está
sale
mucho mejor,
maravilla.
está muchísimo mejor.
alegría.
Sí, jo ja no havia tocat dins el planificaré d'una manera.
ver, he estado revisando las analíticas que se hicieron, ¿vale? Entonces, nada, simplemente comentar, las proteínas totales no salieron, me gustaría tomar una muestrita de sangre para repetirlas. ¿Podremos hoy o qué?
Mira, esto habría que pelarlo para que se viera.
Sí.
Ya se lo podemos pelar.
Claro.
Madre mía, si viene con más.
Intentamos evitar la medida posible cuando la masa.
Tenéis un chico fuerte.
Venga, que nos falta lo que más pesa.
Porque es 8. Los creadores de Alma.
Sí, es que bajes de tórax, El trayecto del colon no se ve afectado por la masa, aparentemente. La masa invade todos los grupos musculares, flexores de la rodilla, está por dentro, por la parte interna.
Eso es mala señal, ¿no?
Eso significa que está infiltrado ahí. Está encapsulado, pero está invadiendo todo el plano muscular. Sobre todo a partir de aquí, de la parte media del fémur, a este nivel, parte media distal. Ahí sería, justo por detrás en la parte caudal. Ese fémur ahí. Y esto es masa, entre los grupos musculares. Seguramente haya atrofia de toda la parte muscular, de los vientres musculares, y la masa invade la zona. Vale, vamos a hacerle el contraste.
¿Se ve algo?
No, aparentemente se ve todo normal. Vamos a ver, te lo tengo que enseñar en imágenes, por favor.
Sí.
Vale. ¿Vas a preparar la consulta cuando entre? Sí. Tenemos esta más pequeñita, la que está justo encima de la pelvis,
Sí.
¿vale? Esta es perfectamente extraíble, no hay ningún problema. Y después tenemos la otra que empieza a aparecer. Aquí parece que está a nivel subcutáneo, que no invade el plano muscular. ¿Vale? Si te das cuenta, empieza a aparecer una masa grande aquí dentro, entre los grupos musculares. Me parece que está encapsulada, ¿no?, entre fascias, pero aún así pues puede ser que haya algo de infiltración en algún punto, o es una cirugía compleja, muy compleja.
So now we know the tumor is operable. However, there is one part where the tumor is infiltrating the muscle, and that is going to be the risky part of the surgery. Anyway, we're going to go ahead. Mary needs help. Mary needs to be safe. This is not life. And I promise you, we're going to do our absolute best for her. But I need to ask for your help. You're following her case. It is shocking. It is unbelievable, but it's real. And without you, she's not going to be able to make it. please, if you can, donate. Help me save Mary. Thank you.
Ay, qué cosa más divina eres. Es un amor.
Hi. For the past 2 days, I've been reporting on Mary. Mary is a dog, it's a mastiff, beautiful dog. A dog rescued in Seville, in the south, a place notorious for animal abuse and animal neglect. At some point, Mary started developing a tumor, and the owner did nothing. Never took her to the vet, nothing. And the tumor grew and became the biggest tumor I have ever seen on a dog. And believe me, I have seen big things, but this is the biggest. Now, for the past 3 days, I've been showing you her life at the hospital. The moment she arrived there, we were all in shock. We made the initial video showing you the size of that thing. Then we did some analytics. Her blood levels are very low. She has anemia. I mean, obviously, that tumor is taking so much of her energy. She's emaciated, incredibly thin, and we're getting her ready for surgery. Yesterday, I showed you the CT scan. And in that CT scan, the results are that the tumor is operable, but that is going to be a very tricky surgery because there is one area of the tumor that is already infiltrating the muscle. So now it's a bit of a race against time. We have to do this before that thing grows bigger, but at the same time, we have to make sure that she can withstand anesthesia and that she's ready for surgery. Anyway, just a few more days and she'll be operated. Have a look at this. This is Mary.
Divina, que eres una divina, oye. Es una celebrity. Eso tiene una nobleza. ¿Qué quieres, un bombón o turrón? ¿Eh? ¿Turrón de chocolate?
Es una medicación por ella, ¿verdad? Madre mía, qué bonita. Una, dos.
Ahí.
¿Vas a comer?
Sí.
La lujita de la cortaremos.
Ay, qué cosa más divina eres. Es un amor. A ella le encanta eso. Le encanta que la laven, que la toquen. Es increíble.
Está bueno, ¿eh?
¿Lo has chupado?
Que no te lo comas. Eso no se come, no.
Le ha gustado, parece.
Mira. Puso. Qué pulga.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Medicación?
No, es
Antiparasitario.
Ya que estoy con el otro que ya queda un polidera.
Se me acaba de hacer la ¡Hala, hala! No me tiene mamá.
Grabando. La ha puesto fina, ¿eh?
Esto me hace como guapísima.
Hay que comer este chupón que queda ahí.
What you've seen now is basically getting ready the tumor for surgery. There is an area of that skin that will be used to cover the surgery. So we need to prepare the area very well before going into this massive surgery. Now, last time we did something like this, it was a spectacular surgery. It was Alma's surgery, and we took out a 4.5 kilo tumor. This is nearly double. Unbelievable. Anyway, Mary is at the hospital. She's getting ready for surgery. It's gonna be a very difficult one. Please, if you can, donate. Help us save Mary. Things are getting ready for the big moment. Thanks a lot, and I will see you tomorrow.
Hoy vamos a tomar una buena muestra para que podamos tener un diagnóstico. Sí, para saber a qué tipo de tumor nos enfrentamos.
Hi, if you're here right now, it's because you want to see an update on Mary. Mary is a dog that we rescued last week, carrying the largest tumor that we have ever seen on a dog. The largest, period. On my last video, I announced that she was going to be operated shortly. Unfortunately, we are now in the middle of Christmas, heading towards the new year. Our clinic is operated with a skeleton staff, and this is a very complex surgery. We don't want to do it with just one surgeon. We're probably going to have 2 surgeons, and right now it's very difficult to coordinate the human resources needed for this operation, this surgery. I need to ask you for patience. In a few days, we'll be going into surgery. We are going to take care of this problem. I promise you, we're going to get rid of that massive tumor that is making life impossible for Mary. Nevertheless, today we went to the hospital to check on her and see how she's doing. Have a look at this. This is Mary today.
¿Qué pasa en la pata? Entonces de la pata.
El de adelante está cojeando.
Sí, esa pata. Esa pata.
A ver, camina hacia allá y ahora cuántas para la veas y una zapatita de ahí.
Sí. Igual le está incomodando esta pata, ¿eh?
Espera.
¿Me duele esa patita? Eso es de las uñas, ¿eh? Seguro.
We find ourselves starting from scratch, brick by brick. No path carved out for us now. The brush is thick. All I'm asking now, don't give up on love. Don't give up.
Creo que las uñas largas. Vale, vamos a dar una vuelta.
On love. I know that you're tired, my love, but please don't go. There's valleys and mountain tops on this rocky road. All I'm asking now, don't give up on love. Don't give up. Don't give up on love.
Estás todos los días, ¿sí?
Pues sí, así nada.
Todos los días, ¿sí?
Ahora sale Isidoro a hacerla.
Gracias.
Es espectacular. Un carácter ideal.
Sí, sí, que viene con la...
Hola. ¿Qué tal? Hace unos paseos estupendos, ¿no? Bueno, pues vamos a programar hacer una buena biopsia, ¿vale? Y así sabemos qué tipo de tumor es con el que nos enfrentamos. ¿Vale? Ya decidimos, ya planteamos con eso ya lo que sería la cirugía.
Vale.
¿Vale?
¿Cómo lo quieres?
Sí, para ponerlo aquí. Hoy vamos a tomar una buena muestra para que podamos tener un diagnóstico. Yo creo que, dadas las circunstancias después del informe, es más prudente tener la
biopsia.
La información del sí, para saber a qué tipo de tumor nos enfrentamos. De momento, nosotros cuando hicimos el TAC no vimos ninguna metástasis ni nada, pero bueno, eso no tiene nada que ver.
No chupes, hombre. No chupes. No chupes.
Y que es una estrella. Es que lo de ella fue mucha suerte porque era una masa benigna. Lo de alma.
Sí, sí. sea, sí que
Este tiene otras características. Vamos a tomar una buena muestra y lo vamos a mandar al laboratorio.
Tiene caliente. Cuando lo he tocado antes, sí. No sé.
No es la temperatura corporal.
Sí.
Sí.
Pues
Vamos a bajarlo.
aquí sin pelo igual se nota más.
Vamos a bajarlo.
Vale, va, venga, ¿para acá? Sí.
Un momentito.
Una, dos. ¡Caballito! ¡Caballito!
El tema es que poderle quitar toda la masa esa pues está muy bien, ¿sabes por qué? Porque claro, el tema es el peso, el malvivir que le da, ¿sabes? Por tirar. Imagínate que tuviéramos nosotros aquí en los glúteos una pieza de 8 kilos. Eso pesa 8 kilos.
Bueno, vale, venga, ¿lo guardo?
Sí, perfecto.
Invita. Ahí atrás. Marín, ven. Oye. Ay, aquí se encuentra súper.
Mary's tumor is not only huge, it's also very complicated to operate. There are areas where the tumor has infiltrated the muscle, and this complicates the surgery greatly.
Ya voy. Venga.
Mary's doing great. She's beautiful. She's kind. She has made so many friends at the hospital, and she's just waiting patiently for the day where she can go into surgery. Please wait with us. Keep your fingers crossed. And if any of you would like to help, please do. Please donate. Help me save Mary. Thank you. Hi. The big day is here. Tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, Alex, myself, Isidore, another surgeon, and 2 anesthesiologists will go into surgery with Mary. For those of you that don't know Mary, Mary is a dog that we rescued just before Christmas, carrying the largest tumor that we have ever seen on a dog. Unbelievable. Mary had an owner, and we basically had to threaten the guy with taking him to court so that he will give us the dog. If we hadn't done that, the dog will remain with him, and it may take years until the court took a decision, so we decided to save the dog. Now, when Mary arrived to us, the first thing we noticed is that her gums were very pale. That means that she had anemia. We did all necessary tests, and indeed, her blood levels were very low. That means that if we had gone into surgery right away, or the next day, or 2 days later, or 3-4 days later, Mary would have died. And I'm mentioning this because for the last few days, I've been receiving all kinds of comments, all kinds of insults in social media. Why haven't you operated her? We've already seen 2-3 videos of Mary. Why? She hasn't been operated already. Seriously. I understand the people who made these comments mean well, probably. But I also understand that these people have no idea how veterinary medicine works or how human medicine works. I mean, you cannot go into surgery right away with a dog just because you found her right there and then. It's a big tumor. That tumor has taken years to grow. There's no hurry. You can't wait 1 week. You can wait a few days more, 2 weeks even. It's not a problem. What we have to guarantee is that she's going to be able to go through surgery and she's going to come out alive. If we had operated her when those people wanted, she will be dead. In cases like this, you have to be prudent. And I'm saying this now, and I want you to remember, you cannot rush something like this. And then there was the issue of the holidays. You see, here we have Christmas holidays, and surgeons, they like to be in Christmas with their families, and some of them have to travel, and some of them have kids, and so things get delayed. And the hospital works with the skeleton staff, and something like this is going to need a lot of care, a lot of people taking care of her after surgery. Seriously. Do you have to insult me just because I'm trying to do my job properly and I'm trying to save her life? Over the last few days, I've been reading a lot of garbage. And I tell you, I mean, there was a lady that, she even said that she was a sweet old lady, very concerned about the dog. Come on. Come on. Anyway. Mary's doing much better. She still has anemia, but is much better. She's going to have a blood transfusion today, getting her ready for tomorrow's surgery. And I really hope that she's going to come out of that operation table alive and well and feeling much better. I want to show you some images of how she's looking right now. Yesterday, we went for a walk and she's feeling much better. Have a look at this. This is Mary.
¿Ayudes? Está fuera. Només alçar les cametes, espera. Va bé. Maravilla. Bomboncito. Bueno, estamos en una semana clave, ¿no? Que puede cambiar un poco los destinos de esta criaturita tan estupenda. Qué bien, pero bueno, qué de maravilla. Le irás actualizando las analíticas de cada intervención que tenemos prevista para el jueves por la mañana, ¿vale? Hacer un coagulograma, repetir hematología y pruebas bioquímicas. Vamos a tener también una previsión de sangre por si hiciera falta durante la cirugía.
We find ourselves starting from scratch, brick by brick. No path carved out for us now. The brush is thick. All I'm asking now, don't give up on love. Don't give up. Don't give up on love. I know that you're tired, my love, but please don't go. There's valleys and mountain tops on this rocky road.
So this is Mary. And her condition today has nothing to do with the way she arrived to us at the hospital. She has put on weight slightly. She's feeling better. She's stronger. Her anemia levels are much better. And she will be able to go into surgery, and she will be able to come out of surgery alive. Once again, we are an animal rescue group. We have nearly 18 years of experience doing this. We're dedicated to extreme cases. We're dedicated to animals with terrible fractures, with massive neglect, with tumors, with all of that. To have to read the kind of comments insulting me, implying that we are just delaying the surgery, for what? For what? I know the vast majority of you are just looking at these videos from the comfort of your homes, in your computer screens, in your telephones. But behind these videos, there is real life work. There's a real group of people that are doing amazing work every day and that are committed to saving these animals. Please don't take all of this so lightly. Anyway, thanks a lot. Fingers crossed for tomorrow. I will be connecting tomorrow on a live session from the surgery. It's going to be the first time we do that as well. And you'll be able to see what we're doing. Anyway, never mind. If any of you would like to help, please do so. This is really a life or death situation, and we're gonna need your help. Please donate. Help me save Mary. Surgery tomorrow. Take care. about to show you something amazing, the surgery of Mary's tumor. Now, Mary is a dog that was rescued with the largest tumor that we have ever seen. And at first, we just didn't know what to do, how to handle it. We are in the middle of surgery, but the tumor is already out. You're just gonna love this. Mary's tumor surgery.
Esto es un tela marinera, ¿sabes? No te quedas tú con las infiltraciones que tiene, las implicaciones de paquetes vasculares, el tejido muscular. Esto va a llevar por lo menos 4 horas.
Increíble carácter de María, ¿eh?
Sí,
pasada.
O sea, es... El tema es que es complejo, porque igual nos obliga a hacer algún tipo de colgajo también.
Sí.
Porque parte de esa piel lo ideal es que la podamos sacar, claro, y que nos dé para poder cerrar. Aquí el plan es que puede haber una segunda intervención casi seguro, ¿vale? Entonces vamos a intentar sacar toda la masa, intentaremos poder cerrar la herida, ¿vale? Y seguramente luego habrá que hacer una segunda intervención para todo el tema de los tendones que están afectados y etc. Evidentemente, dado el nivel de afección y en base a los resultados que tenemos del TAC, lo que tocaría es amputar la pata. Pero eso es lo que queremos evitar a toda costa.
Jo m'encarregaré de... No pesa tant. Roig. Espera.
Half of you probably have a heart attack.
The surgeons are talking about which tumor they're going to take out first. We're going to be 2 surgeons, 2 anesthesiologists, myself and Alex, and 2 vet techs. The type is still to be determined. We had a full study on it, and we decided that we're going to take it. There's a chance that in some time it's going to start coming back, but then if it does,
then we will be able to operate the small portions and it won't be a problem. Right now, surgeons are trying to save the Achilles tendon. The Achilles tendon is infiltrating the tumor, it's actually going through it. So we're trying to figure out a way to save that tendon. It's very important. Without it, she won't be able to walk normally.
Bueno, ha sido todo un éxito la operación de Mary. Hemos podido extraer la totalidad de la masa del tumor. Pensamos que puede ser un hemangiosarcoma, pero vamos a estar a la espera del resultado de la histopatología. A partir de ahí, pues ya nos plantearemos un poco el futuro del animal, ¿no? Si tenemos que hacer quimio, solucionar también un poco el tema de las posibilidades de autotrasplante o hacer algún colgajo, porque sí que es verdad, pues bueno, pues que nos han quedado zonas donde no se nos ha permitido cerrar. No queremos prolongar más lo que es la cirugía, por consiguiente, pues bueno, pues vamos a ver si en las próximas 72 horas todo va bien y bueno, pues podemos un poco concluir que haya sido un éxito para Mary. En fin, agradecer a los compañeros que me han ayudado, pues bueno, pues que ha sido un éxito compartir con ellos lo que es el quirófano. Gracias.
Hi. Guys, Mary has left us. So difficult. This morning, I received a call from Isidore from the hospital. He sent me a message and he told me he was going to call me right away. He told me that Mary left us last night, 5 o'clock in the morning. The night after the surgery, Mary had a complicated night, as it was to be expected, but nothing out of the ordinary. You know, we always say that the next 72 hours are critical. This is why. She died of something called disseminated intravascular clotting, which is basically a number of blood clots that reduce the capacity of the body to fully coagulate. So basically a generalized blood clotting situation. She spent a good day yesterday. She was eating, she was alert. But the team knew that it was a risky situation. Before the surgery and during the surgery, she had gone through blood transfusions. They had coagulation factors there waiting. Isidore spent the first night at the clinic. And then the next day he came back and he was with her until she left, until she died at 5 o'clock. You know, in days like today, it doesn't happen often, but it happens. is incredibly sad because you think of what it could have been if we had been able to get there earlier. If that terrible owner had treated her tumor the first time they discovered it, probably 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I don't know. But what I know is that from the moment she was with us, we did everything that we could possibly do to save her, by the book and creatively as well. Because when we got her, we basically had 3 alternatives. The first one was to amputate the leg completely, get rid of the leg. But but bearing in mind her age and her overall condition and her size, no. We had to get rid of that tumor. Then the other option, obviously, is what 90% of vets out there would do, is suggest euthanasia without even trying. But that's not an option with us. I mean, at least we have to try. I mean, you always know that if you euthanize the animal right away, that's it. But we have to give her a chance. And we did. And we eliminated that tumor completely. That was so great. But then it's the natural reaction of the body. And think about it. I mean, that tumor was about 20% of the weight of Mary. So from the moment we took it out, there was a risk of her coagulation and her blood acting up like it happened. After every surgery, I always say the next 72 hours are critical. And we always try to be very optimistic, and the surgery has gone well, and surgery went really well, really great. We had the best vets with us. We had Isidore, and we had this other friend of mine, which is one of the world's top surgeons, and you know him very well because he's been with us for many years. So we had 2 great vets, great surgeons. We had anesthesiologists. We had a great team, and we had you, and we had all this positive force just rooting for her. And then, I mean, at some point we had some negativity, but it's always people that don't understand. But the ones that understand, you were here, and you supported this, and we just did what we had to do. And we were so happy. I tell you, wow. I was so elated, so happy to see that massive thing out. And then I imagine her leaving the hospital, walking, like running, like Alma did. And I imagine her coming and stay with me because she really was kind. She was a really great dog. And I thought, well, I mean, maybe she's not gonna have so long to live, maybe 6 months, maybe a year. So she will stay here with us. She would have gotten along with everybody, including Rocky, who bites everybody. But it wasn't meant to be. I spoke to Isidore after he told me the news, and he was devastated. The girls at the clinic, they're so sad. Everybody. See, since we started working with Isidore, they've got to see some very, very extreme cases, and you fall in love with these animals in a special way. It's not your usual situation. These animals have gone through a lot, and they have a story behind. And then when you lose them like this, June, no, not giving up. Of course I'm not giving up. See, when I started doing this, there were times when this thing hit me so hard that I kind of, what am I doing? What am I doing? This is too painful. This is too painful. But now, after so many years, you learn to deal with the pain. You learn to deal with the pain. I don't cry like I used to before. I used to break down and cry, and vets will go like, "Oh my God, this guy, he really gets involved in his rescues." Now the suffering is different. It's not as raw as before. But it's still there. Jesus. Today it's a really, really bad day. Now I had the memories of the time I spent with her at the hospital and how nice she was and how kind. And the last time I looked at her in the eyes at the surgery table, and just before she went into surgery, when we went to sedate her, I told her, "Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be great. You will run after this." Turns out that she's running in heaven now. Yeah. So I want to thank each and every one of you for the support you've given us in this surgery, for the way you got involved in this. Even today, I mean, I'm now starting to do these live sessions because I felt it was a good way to connect with you, with the community. And even today, look, you're here. You're here with me, and you're going through this. We're going through this together. So today I'll sleep. I'll think, could we have done something different? But the thing is that no, we just couldn't have done anything differently. And even if it happens today, we will do the same. That I guarantee you. Actually, just a couple of minutes before I started this live session, there was a couple that came to my house because now, I don't know, somebody leaked my address. So now my address is public and people are coming to my house. And they asked me for help for a dog that is trapped in some kind of yard, completely locked. And the dog also has a tumor. It's not so big now, but it also has a tumor and it's bad. And I realized that all these dogs that are neglected, I mean, many of them have tumors untreated. Many of them have injuries untreated, and they are all in pain. What am I going to do? So obviously, tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning, I'm going to go there. And I'm going to get that dog. I'm going to negotiate with the owner. And if he doesn't give him to me, then what? Then we'll do what we do. Anyway, rest in peace, sweet, beautiful Mary. You're so beautiful and big and kind. My God, she was so kind. Everyone fell in love with her at the hospital because she would just go and see all the patients, and it was like a therapy dog. You know, she was going around and talking to everybody and talking to other dogs and to cats. She was good with cats. Come on. She really, this one stinks. This was painful. They all are, but she was very special. She was very special. Anyway, so if you believe in afterlife, pray for her. If you don't believe, don't pray, but think of her. And thank you. Above all, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being in this community and for giving your support to animals that they just had no one else. I always say these animals had nobody else. Mary didn't have anybody. For many years, people saw her. I mean, she had an owner, but people could see her. The tumor was growing, and hundreds, maybe thousands of people saw this dog there in the field. So wherever she was, and no one did anything. until we did.
It's an animal world out there. Watch the World Animal Awareness Society channel and feel right at home. Come, sit, subscribe, and stay a while.